Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is receiving President Xi Jinping dressed in traditional Tamil dhoti at the Arjuna's penance in Mahabalipuram. And it was an hour-long drive for the Chinese President from Chennai to Mamallapuram, traveling through the IT corridor and the scenic East Coast Road to Mamallapuram. And now, since he has reached here, a warm welcome by the Prime Minister. They both are talking informally, and after this, they will be spending time on a guided tour, walking to 3 different UNESCO heritage sites at Mamallapuram. They are right now outside the Arjuna's penance. They will watch this, visit this place, and then walk to the other 2 places, the famous Shore Temple at Mamallapuram and also the 5 Rathas, which display the architectural capability and beauty of the Pallava kings who reigned in Mamallapuram in Kanchipuram district around 1200 years ago, between 4th and 6th centuries. And the very idea of this particular meeting in Mamallapuram is to take them back several centuries before, when the Pallava kings had established trade links with China, in ancient China. In fact, between 4 and 6 AD, there was a vibrant port at Mamallapuram, which also served as a gateway to the South Asian countries and also a gateway for imports and exports from China. And history shows how in that period, even Kanchipuram had a famous Chinese monk visiting after landing at the seaport of Mamallapuram, the story of Wuhan. And many say this is a perfect setting for both Prime Minister Modi and President Xi Jinping to revisit those trade links and to celebrate that relationship India, in a sense, and ancient China have had all these years, all these centuries, and use this as yet another platform to foster new ties, to forge new bonding, so that they'll be able to, over the years, use this bonding, use this new ties to amicably settle many delicate issues, including the pending boundary disputes between India and China. After they go on a guided tour, Sarah, to these 3 places, Prime Minister Modi would also host a dinner for the visiting president. It will be a one-on-one dinner, and altogether we understand they will be spending around 6 hours together today and tomorrow, one-on-one, informally talking about issues pending between these 2 countries, issues centering or revolving around neighboring countries, and before they depart afternoon tomorrow. And we understand there will be no joint declaration or joint statements, but they will be issuing separate statements at the end of the 2-day-long meet. As we speak, both leaders are entering the Arjunan's penance at Mamallapuram. Prime Minister explaining the architectural beauty, the historical significance, and the story behind this particular architectural marvel. In fact, all these monuments in Mamallapuram are rock-cut monuments, most of them built, carving out from a huge single boulder or a rock. That's the beauty of these this particular architecture, built by the Pallava kings between 4th and 6th AD, almost 1200 years ago. Both leaders admiring the beauty of Arjunan's penance.